9/11 happened, went into Afghanistan, and then Benjamin Netanyahu lobbied on behalf of the Israeli government to the American government and said there's weapons of mass destruction in Iraq. And Saddam Hussein has terrorism links to them. Ended up being completely a lie. But what happened off the back of that? They invaded Iraq.
Yeah.
And then what happened off the back of that? Dick Cheney gave out a whole bunch of no-bid oil contracts to Halliburton. And he used to work for Halliburton before he was the vice president. You don't think he got a whole bunch of money for getting that?
Yeah.
So what were they there for? The oil fields.
Yeah.
The petrol dollar. Have you ever heard that?
Yeah. Petrodollar, yeah.
Rennick speaks about it perfectly.
Yeah.
He's a genius with this. So was it, just to protect the petrodollar? Because most of the oil comes out of Russia. They can't invade Russia, can they?
Yeah.
It's going to invade the Middle East.
Yeah, well, they made a deal with Saudis that if you're going to buy petrol from Saudi Arabia, you have to buy it with US dollars.
So they went to protect their dollar. So, and then, you think about 9/11, you think about Afghanistan, like, what's going on here? And I don't want to get into too much of that. Cause
I'll fucking tell you what happened. Well, and I don't know how it makes you feel, but I feel like they needed an excuse to go over there to protect their petrodollar. Whether you want to think it's orchestrated or letting it happen, having foreknowledge of it, can't explain what happened to Building 7. I mean, to be fair, you probably can't explain what happened to the other two buildings. And a lot of structural engineers would say the same. Whether or not it was completely orchestrated from the beginning by their own intelligence agencies, or whether they had foreknowledge of something happening and just let it happen, I think they are very capable of doing that. They've done it plenty of times in the past. I'm not the first to suggest this, and I won't be the last. And we've got plenty of declassified documents that say the exact same thing that they've done in the past. Gulf of Tonkin incident is a perfect example, where they have an excuse to have the country get behind going to war. No country ever wants to go to war.
America did want to after that.
Yeah, exactly.
That united a country. There's people in hardcore Democrat California who are flying American flags around 2 days later.
So to say, they would never do that to their own country. They would never sacrifice 3,000 of their own people. That's a very naive approach to take.